So, Minority Report. You've got obviously digital signage, street furniture in stores facing you all over the place. And it can actually, it's interactive because it can sense something in you. With him, it's probably his retina or something like that, but could be some kind of chip, or it could be your phone. And then there's some kind of processor that can produce tailored messages for you using tapping into databases of your purchases, databases that have information about you, etc., etc. Is that the future of out of home? Maybe so. These are the big players worldwide in out of home. My old company, Gannett Outdoor, was sold to a company that called Outdoor Systems that rolled up a bunch of independent outdoor operators, sold the whole kit and caboodle to CBS. The guy who ran the company made about $1 billion. His name is Artie Moreno, and among other things, he bought the Angels baseball team and renamed it the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. He liked baseball. CBS has divested the company, and it's now called Outfront. Clear Channel, which also owns iHeart Radio, iHeart Media, and is the biggest radio player in the country, also owns, well, actually, I think they've divested it too, but it's still called Clear Channel Outdoor. JCDecaux is a French company based in Paris, but they have a strong presence in the U.S. They have most of the airport advertising here and lots of street furniture. And they're also strong. They're in Paris and Europe and around the world. Lamar is primarily a U.S. company, operates in lots of smaller markets, but also is getting some bigger markets. So those are the biggest players. So advantages, first of all, it's unavoidable. It's also good for products that need a fast reach build, because if you saturate an area with posters, you get a quick, broad awareness boost, which is why you see movies and TV shows. Movies basically have a weekend, right, to make it or break it. That's why they use out of home so much. Can be put near retail, reaches people on the go. Disadvantages, as I said before, there's a long lead time, except with digital where there's like no lead time. Not the best for responding if you're supposed to write down a number or something. And as we said before, the quality of the impression is somewhat limited. We can have some movement now with video, particularly not on the highways. You can't show full video on the highways. They deem that to be unsafe. That's why you just see static ads that change. But in pedestrian out of home, like when Tom Cruise was passing, you can run pretty much whatever you want. But nevertheless, I think the overall thought is there's not a lot of depth of sale. So, however, with provocative simplicity, we can engage a mind and do some selling. And so now, just to repeat, we're kind of summing up now. This is a listing of advantages and disadvantages of radio and TV. I'm not going to read each one. You can see them here. We also said there were 3 key ways to evaluate media types. First is cost. Second is quality of impression. Third is how measurable is it. And I have these cute little symbols for you. And so we have, between the last lecture and this lecture, we have done our overview of traditional media, which leaves us interactive and mobile to talk about. And thank you.